Hey, it's a terrific day in Costa de Casa, and today we're going to be looking at this plant. It comes to us from South Africa, where it's commonly used in public gardens and commercial buildings. This is the Dioides bicolor. It's also known as the African iris, the Fortnight Lily, and the yellow wild iris. So it gets its name, Fortnight, since the flowers here, they only bloom for 14 days, or a fortnight, of course. So our wild iris, it blooms from spring and summer, and they're pale yellow with these 3 dark spots, which make them appear sometimes even to be black. And the spots, they have these orange rings around them, as you can see. Now the cool thing about this plant, or this flower, it has 6 tepals. Now it's a tepal because you can't really find out or differentiate if it's a sepal or a petal, so they just call it a tepal. And each one is individual as it comes down and connects to the stem. That is a beautiful flower. Wow. We don't get these in California naturally. We get them out from South Africa. So after 14 days, they'll dry up and they'll start to look like this. And eventually, they will form seed pods that look like this. And these will more or less burst open when they dry up and spread the seeds around. Now this plant, it also propagates by rhizomes that you find at the base of the leaves, which would be down here. So the rhizomes, they spread underground and then they pop up as new plants. So one plant here is actually about 3 feet wide and 3 feet high. So in this collection here, of course, we have several series of these plants all bunched together, and they're growing a little bit wild. These plants, they're very drought tolerant. They're very easy to grow. They will grow from mild shade to full sun for the best flower production, but they'll also grow in the shade as well without as many flowers, of course. Now, it is rather low maintenance, except for the fact that these leaves here will die off and turn brown, and so you really should get in there and start cutting them as low as you can to keep this really nice green foliage. Now some maintenance companies, they'll just come on and they'll just deadhead this whole thing. That's not the way to go, because you end up with more dead leaves and more thick, more thickness in the dead stuff, so it doesn't look as healthy and blade-like and evergreen. Now well, here we have a bunch more sort of by the sidewalk, and these are non-flowering, and you kind of see what happens if you don't take care of all the dead blades or leaves. They kind of build up and they just don't look as clean and tidy as you think you'd want them to be. So it does take some work. It's not hard. You just got to stay on top of it. So there you go. This is our yellow wild iris, Dioides bicolor. All right. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you later. Bye.